Hi, welcome. Ascension Diary 14, the journey part 8. It just keeps going. Let's jump right in. I asked the cards about the origins of Bigfoot. It just comes up, wishes fulfilled. Some good guys brought them into being. It was a passion to make them happen. They are highly loved. The time will come for us to find out for sure about them. Like I say, these are just the cards talking. The next thing I got is another thing about 5D. I know this whole journey is from 3D to 4D to go through 4D to get to 5D. So I have a question about 5D. I wanted to know if when we get to 5D, can we read minds? It looks like it's still a battle. Being calm and disciplined with hard work will put you 80% there. Inner disbelief will be our biggest problem. And many will want things hidden and be fearful of mind reading. Some will never open up to this. Others that make good, positive connections with people will be able to easily read each other's minds. This change karmically is coming. I'm not sure how, but like I said, it's going to be work. It's going to be a battle. But yes, we're going to be able to do this, and our own disbelief is going to be our problem with achieving this. And now I went to fantasy again. I wanted to know about unicorns. And cards say they were real, aloof, not easily found. They may have been created by Atlanteans. Somehow their balance was disrupted. They became extinct, or so we think. It appears that there are still some alive in a safe spot somewhere. And then I went to Mothman. I had to find out about Mothman. And then this is weird. I wanted to know, and I wanted to ask the magician about Mothman. And in my head, I heard the magician say, "Ask the Mothman himself; he'll tell you." And so this is Mothman channeled through the cards. Mothman says, "I am one of a kind in another dimension, in the fourth, striving to rise to sixth density. I have a plan to warn people of danger, to help myself. It is very hard to open portal to come here, so I'm very discriminating on when I come. I am able to see future events and only want to warn. I am not creating or feeding on negative energy. This is my plan to try to rise out of 4D. So I'm not sure what Mothman is, but he claims to be a very unique individual. Kind of strange. I've got another question about 5D. I wanted to know if telekinesis is possible when we reach 5D. And the cards say, it is opening the door to make it possible. It won't be super easy, and some will never find the belief in themselves. But 5D definitely is where this can take place. Some will be more gifted. Others won't be able to focus long enough. It will not happen until the right state of mind occurs. One must be in touch with one's divine masculine and divine feminine. So it seems that even in 5D, a lot of things are possible, but still not real easy. And then I asked if the aliens built the pyramids. And the cards say, it seems people did a lot of the hard work. Without alien help, it would not have been completed. Its purpose was not in the best interest of man. There were secret deals made for the technology that was used. And that's all I have on that one. And then I wondered about the Nazca lines down in Peru, all them big petroglyphs. The cards just throw some stuff out there, and I'm just reading them, and it's information. I'm not sure how good it is, but I'm thinking I'm hitting around right areas because it's just really, these stories are strange. So for the NASCAR lines, I got the cards say ETs descended and made a relationship with the people, gave them info to make their lives easier. Then the people watched them leave in their ships. After some time went by, the elders telling the stories came up with a way to try to get them back. These drawings were to bring the ETs back, and it worked. The people made a new one every time they wanted them to come back, though it did not always work. So I had no idea that was what the cards was going to say. And then I heard about androids from two different sources on YouTube, claiming that they look exactly like us and even have bad breath. That made me really wonder, so I had to do my cards on androids. And the cards say, there is armies of them, not made for the benefit of men. I'd say 4 years ago they perfected making them, where now you cannot tell the difference between an android and a human. In the future, when evil loses its control, they will be used for the benefit of humanity. Let's hope so. I started worrying about fairies. I mean, everything has got some kind of past to it. So are they real? Yes, they exist in another realm. Conditions must be met to meet one. The veil is thinning, and we will hear of more and more people having encounters. This stuff is great. How about the Mandela effect? The one I know, Wendy's, when it first came out, she had those chain braids like that. You can look on Google, they never existed. That logo never existed. I remember that. I remember the Monopoly guy had a monocle. I mean, I had that game as a child. I remember that. He no longer has a monocle. There's Gilligan's Island. His hat was as white as his collar. Now his white hat is like an off-white, like a yellowy color. These things I know for a fact because I watched these things growing up. I know that they have changed. So I had to do the cards on the Mandela effect. And the heart of this reading is that the material world is not as stable as we thought. And there is powers we don't understand in control. Magic or divine intervention. The past has been changed to change the future. Maybe 7 times now already. The timeline we were on led to destruction. These glitches are for the benefit of all. Very strange, very, very strange. And I'm hit my 8-minute mark, and it's time to call this one a done deal. And I think I may only have 1 or 2 more of these left, and then this whole series is over. And I'm betting you're going to have to watch these over and over for a while to really get the gist of what's going on here. You need to accept this stuff. You just do. We're all on this journey, and we're all going to go ascend. And I want you all to ascend with me. Thanks for joining me.